I'm wondering myself that when was I dominating, not just to Pavitra, but to anyone else to have that opinion about me.
Coming back to Pavitra, Lal Pari would be a compliment, right?
Absolutely. Not that she said it like a compliment, but I take it as a compliment because Lal stands for life, Lal stands for fire, Lal stands for, energy. It stands for so many things that every time I made chai, I offered her chai, Pavitra, because I know how much she loves. And I was just like, I was always extremely nice. And then she calls me dominating, which was really, really shocking. Any other sportsman, I went up to her and I said, "Good luck, Pavitra. It's not about anything personal." And she just walked through. So I was like, "Oh, what's wrong with her?" I didn't know that she had already finished abusing me so much.
There were visuals of you trying to help Pavitra while she was trying to walk in the swimming pool. Apparently she did not know how to swim, and you just held her hand and just showed her that the water is not that deep. And then that outburst from her. Yeah, so it was pretty apparent that you did not have any set agenda, but and you were ready to help as well when it was required. But
Actually,
maybe
I'm wondering myself that when was I dominating, not just to Pavitra, but to anyone else to have that opinion about me. In fact, I was being warned by Siddharth and Hina all the time saying that, don't help them so much, don't guide them so much, don't try and be nice to them because it's their game, it's their competition. Don't, there were so many times that Siddharth would constantly remind me that let them be, don't. And I used to feel like, no, yeah, I should probably guide them a little bit. That's why it is so shocking to me that someone would not just call me dominating, but also abuse me to a point where it was so dirty. But it's okay, I guess. I mean, she will forget that I actually stood there while she was uncomfortable going into the pool. She'll forget that I every time I made chai, I offered her chai, Pavitra, because I know how much she loves. So I would not only make it for the seniors, I would always ask her, Pavitra, chai piyogi. There were times where she would tell me, Gaur, weekend ke baar pe kaise kapde pehenna chahiye and all of that. And I would guide her through that. And I was just like, I was always extremely nice. And then she calls me dominating, which was really, really shocking. But I guess that was her real side that she brought out as soon as, it was time for her to lose because they were losing in that competition because they cheated and they went against the rules. So I guess when you're losing, it brings out your real side. And that was her real side. So I have no complaints.
okay, but I think coming back to Pavitra, Lal Pari would be a compliment, right?
Absolutely. Not that she said it like a compliment, but I take it as a compliment because Lal stands for life, Lal stands for fire, Lal stands for, energy. It stands for so many things that I completely relate to. So I in fact even tweeted saying that Lal Pari indeed, because that's what I am. And if that intimidates you, so be it.
All right. Okay. The second question is Tayyaba from Delhi. Anything you want to say to Pavitra Punia as she abused you and called you by so many bad names?
I just want to tell her, I wish you had said it to my face and you would probably feel apt about saying that and not waste your energy behind my back. But there's always a next time. I'm sure there'll be a next time where she can face me and abuse me to my face, and then I will respect her for that.
What will you say when you meet her?
I will exactly look at her like, are you for real? Like, are you a human being? Because, like you pointed out, I have been extremely, extremely nice to her. So I want her to see me as her mirror and see my smile and know that what she said was absolutely uncalled for. She abused my mother. She abused me. She said, things like, I will put this up her, the obvious word, the rule kitab ki batti bana ke, I'm going to shove it somewhere. That's exactly what she said in Hindi. So I want to actually smile at her and make her feel really little about herself that, oh, that's the kind of human being you are. And you should know that.
Okay. If you were a journalist, what question would you ask the following people? Pavitra Punia.
I wouldn't waste my time asking her anything.
All right. If you have to ask a question to Jan.
Secrets to Ejaz and Pavitra about her own gang. So I think जो वो चिल्ला रही है और चीख रही है about जान तुम दोस्त नहीं हो ये नहीं हो वो नहीं हो, I don't think she is anybody's friend. So why is Jan not realizing that?
Okay, and I've received one more question from one of your fans. This is Chetna Narula from Delhi. And the question is, if you get a chance to appear again in Big Boss 14, will you confront Pavitra Punia for the harsh words she used against you and your family?
Yes, definitely. I will not just confront her, I will just smile at her and I will remind her of the 2 weeks that I spent with her and then ask her, how do you feel after all of that? Abusing my mother, abusing my sister, abusing me, talking about how you want to shove things up my beep, and how does that make you feel as a human being? And so much pretense about, सीनियर्स तो मेरे पेरेंट्स जितने हैं, आपने सोच भी कैसे लिया कि मैं आपके पीठ पीछे ऐसे बोलूंगी, and she cried on that weekend cover episode कि oh how could you take my name and all of that. I mean, how much can one pretend? Because if that's what your pent up feeling was about me, I wish you could behave like that with me on my face and not pretend. And in fact, I was wondering because while I was leaving and when the task had finished, like any other sportsman, I went up to her and I said, "Good luck, Pavitra. It's not about anything personal." And she just walked through. So I was like, "Oh, what's wrong with her?" I didn't know that she had already finished abusing me so much. But in any case, if I meet her, I will definitely smile at her and make her feel like what she truly is.